Hi, and welcome to Confidently Fluent. My name is Teacher Mary, your guide to fluency and confidence. I've been teaching English online to business professionals working in companies like JetBrains, GitHub, IBM, Trustpilot, and many more for just over 10 years. And the number one thing that my top performing students have in common isn't talent, isn't perfect grammar, it's what they do outside of our lessons. Your teacher can guide you, and lessons can support you, but the real growth happens in between lessons, what you do on your own. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what my top performing students do, the methods they follow, and something that you can start implementing if you genuinely want to improve your fluency. So let's dive in. First up, we have Tatiana. Now, Tatiana is all about structured exposure. She watches movies in English. She listens to podcasts in English. She reads books in English. She doesn't just passively engage with this content, she's actively involved in capturing the language that she likes and wants to add to her own speech. She writes it down, she investigates the word by understanding synonyms, the meaning, the usage. She then inputs it into Quizlet, and then she practices reviewing it over time. By the time we have a lesson, she has new words to bring to class. The other day, she said, "I don't like muggy weather." And I thought, wow, muggy, what a cool word. I asked, where did you see it? She explained her process. I confirmed that she used it correctly. Boom, word solidified. She won't forget that word. It's highly unlikely that she'll forget that word. Next up, we have Susanna. Now, when I met Susanna, she had an A2 language level. Google Translate was always open in the background, and she was constantly typing vigorously to get the right words or phrases to express herself. What she did consistently, however, made her reach the B2 language level she has today under a year. She came to class with her notebook and her pen, and whatever I said that she liked, whenever I said a phrase or a cool interjection, she would write it down, ask me about it, translate it into her own language, and then always bring that book to class. Before our lesson, she would flip through it, review the vocabulary, and try to find a way to practice the vocabulary that she had seen the week before. Lastly, we have the curious Alexandra. Curiosity is what she thrives on. Like the other day, we did a lesson on Amazon's bird feeders. We talked about the topic, we explored bird feeders, vocabulary around it, and most students, once the lesson ends, that would be it. Bye-bye bird feeders. Not Alexandra. After our lesson, she did research, she watched videos, she even went onto Amazon and bought the bird feeder. So by the next time we had a lesson, she came to class with stories, pictures, and even an experience with this bird feeder. Curiosity really brings you closer to your goal. So what can we learn from these students? Let's make it practical. Number one, exposure. You need to immerse yourself in the English language. Watch movies in English. Listen to podcasts that you like. Find a book that you like in English and immerse yourself in that language. Your brain needs constant input to improve and remember. Number two is understanding. Really understand the words that you study. Don't just see a word and learn the meaning and then that's it. Understand the origin, the root word, the part of speech, synonyms. A great place is to go to youglish.com to see how other natives use these phrases or words in their own language. You see the rhythm, the connection, the pronunciation. Next, we have review. Let's be honest, it's 2025. Who even knows a phone number anymore? We can't trust our memory. So it's crucial to practice spaced repetition. If you don't know what that is, spaced repetition is where you see a word today, and then tomorrow, and then in 3 days, then in 5, and then in a week. Over time, constant exposure solidifies and makes that language stick in your mind. Last but not least, practice. You need to practice what you've learned. You need to create opportunities to use the language that you have learned. I had this one student, his name is Yuri. He used to walk around outside and just talk to himself. If he had seen a movie, he would go outside and talk about the movie. What did you think about the movie? The movie was really entertaining. I found it rather amusing, right? So he has the opportunity to practice on his own. His ears get used to the rhythm, the language, the sound, the pronunciation. I have another student who places post-its on difficult things in her house. So, for example, curtains. Whenever she walks past the curtains, she would see the word and say, I have blue curtains. Today, my curtains are closed. I'm going to open my curtains. So she really explored this word outside of curtains mean this. If you can take one thing away from this video, is that you don't need long hours and thousands of lessons. You just need intention. 15 minutes of focused, intentional studying is way better than 1 hour of passive learning. If you want to put these methods into action and have active guidance while you do so, please feel free to click the link down below and book a one-on-one session with me today. I would love to help you get to your fluency goals. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments which methods you use to help improve and boost your fluency outside of the classroom. Until next time, take care.